What is up, guys? Welcome back to another daily build video. This time it's a B tier build in Need for Speed Unbound for a Beetle sent in by Total. Let's go. Real quick before I get into the video, if you haven't had a chance to check out NFS Battles, go ahead and go over to nfsbattles.com. It is a battle website for 1v1, 2v2, and 4v4 competition. We're in the middle of season 1 right now, but season 2 is coming up quick. It's a full leaderboard and it's for anybody that wants to participate, completely free, so check it out. There's a link in the description down below. All right, let's get into this Beetle. All right, first up, let's take a look at the stats. This one has a 129 mile/hour top speed, which is fairly common for B tier builds, especially B tier builds that are like sort of overpowered in the horsepower department, but you can limit the top speed by using a different gearbox. And so it makes the car really quick and good for short tracks, but not great for speed tracks that are a little bit longer and straighter. But in B tier, there aren't very many of those, so this is going to be probably a good build. I haven't tested it yet, but it looks good. 129 top speed, 4.0 0 to 60 with a 254 horsepower stat and 311 for the torque, 12.2 on the quarter mile. All right, so let's get out to Rat Race and Tourist Trap. Those are my test courses for B tier, and let's see how this thing does. It is a grip build. All right, here we go. All right, first up we got Rat Race. The fastest time in this is a 118 with the RSR. I don't think we're gonna get like super close to that. The RSR is very overpowered in B tier. So let's see how this goes. But if this thing's got the acceleration I think it has, we should be in the low 20s. Come on, Waru. Why are you guys going wide, bro?
Supposed to be doing that?
Super weird. Really not a bad start here.
This purpose through NFS to take this chase into the air. I am not going to lose to you.
You can kind of use NOS to settle the car down off the curbs. That was nice. Man, it just has NOS for days. Actually, decent traction as well. Doesn't seem to want to lose traction.
It's destiny that I pass you.
Let's see where we end up. Look at that, dude. This car is close. This car is way closer to the RSR than I thought. I don't even know if that was fully optimized, and that's a 21, even though it's really like a 22, right? 21.99. But damn, that's very close. I did not think it was gonna get this close. I thought low 20s was possible, maybe 23, 24, but man, this is good. This is really good. All right, I wonder how it's gonna do on Tourist Trap, because Tourist Trap is like mostly straights, but it handles so nicely that I might be able to use burst NOS to keep it close or at top speed. All right, let's see what happens. All right, here we go. Tourist Trap. I've got a 151.39 with the Eclipse. I think I have a faster time with the RSR. I just didn't write it down, but I'm pretty sure I'm in like the 48, 49 range with the RSR. So let's see how this goes. See, maybe I can beat this Eclipse.
I'm looking forward to this. I've seen better.
Actually not bad on the start. It accelerates so well that I think that acceleration is going to help. Should not have hit those cars. All right, let's try to farm a yellow off of these parked cars. There we go.
Patrol, ready to take this perp
We
down.
use the blue and the yellow we get from that turn to get it back to top speed on this section. I don't think I took that turn as well as I potentially could. I think it was whatever I had with this race. I just think you got to take what it gives you sometimes. And that's what it was giving me that time. A little bit of curve action. But we got ourselves a 2-bar and we're back at top speed again. I knew that guy was going to turn. I had a feeling. I'm trying to get these near misses so I can have a yellow lined up for that turn. That's the turn that you want to use it on. Not too bad though. We're kind of just living at top speed, which is nice. All right, we got the yellow. Man, for some reason I just can't take that turn. I'm trying to take that turn around 110, but I'm dropping down to about 90, which I don't like.
I will not lose this damn perk.
Not too bad.
Dispatch, we need to bail out of the
Here we go. Let's get to the finish. 52. Ooh, 53. A 53 on a non-optimized run. This is definitely not optimized. There's definitely some mistakes, and that left hand at the bottom of the hill I was having trouble with on this race, and I still ran a 53. I think 51 is for sure possible. I think this is going to be on par with the Eclipse. 51.39 is the Eclipse. I think this is for sure somewhere in 51s for this car. I just think the run was not optimized at all. So this is a great build. This is a great build for B tier. And keep in mind, obviously the times are like, you know, with me driving it, I'm not the best. I'm sure a better driver can drive this thing a little faster, but 51 is very fast for Tourist Trap. I feel like that beats most people in online unless they have, you know, a much faster car, but mostly just the RSR. Anyway, let's get to this full build, man. I'm talking way too much. All right, for the engine, I've got the 40 horsepower 1.2 liter flat 4. That's the stock engine for the car. And then for the parts, we've got a Pro induction, an Elite ECU, a Sport fuel and exhaust, a Basic, which is the naturally aspirated no boost option, and then an Elite nitrous. That Elite nitrous actually comes into play here. Elite road suspension, just the basic brakes. You don't need anything more than that for B tier. And then the Elite grip tires with the Elite clutch, the 5-speed gearbox, not the 4, and the Elite differential. Auxiliaries are nitrous drift and grip, as always with these race builds. And then of course on the handling, we've got 80% grip. Steering sensitivity is right in the middle. Downforce is all the way up. Traction is off, and then drift entry is on gas or brake. You could probably just use brake. I didn't find myself using gas too much for those 2 test courses. So anyway, gas or brake, or just brake, whatever's easiest for you. Anyways, that is the build. If you have any questions about this, feel free to send me a DM. I answer every single message that comes my way on Instagram, Twitter, and Discord. So yeah, send me questions. No problem. I'll get back to you. Just kind of sometimes takes me a little while. All right, that's it for this one, guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you on tomorrow's build. Trigger out.